no, no, no. Why you gonna do like that? Why you gonna keep that thing from me? Why you gonna do like that? Why you gonna act like you don't know? No, baby, don't do like that. Girl, come feed me, don't be stingy. Why you gonna do like that? No, baby, don't do like that. Oh, I want you to know. See, I like the way you do. And you sabi do the.
Hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Sheena, and today I'm going to show you how I make my collard greens with smoked pork neck bones. Let's get started. So first what I'm doing is lining my neck bones on a pan, and I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle a bit of olive oil all over it, and also put in some apple cider vinegar. I used about I would say a tablespoon to cover it up. And I'm also going to go ahead and add in some seasonings, and I will also show you as I'm putting them in. Each seasoning I put about a little bit over a teaspoon of each. As you can see, I didn't measure it much, I just sprinkled it over. You don't need that much flavor in it because the neck bones already have enough flavor. So I didn't really put too much, but you see everything that I'm putting in, and you also would put in whatever you like to your liking, okay?
No, baby, don't do like that. Girl, come feed me, don't be stingy. Why you gonna do like that? No, baby, don't do like that. Oh, I want you to know. See, I like the way you do. And you sabi do the dance. So you just speak like everything. Go, baby, you know. Say you carry no be small. Say be to the me love, shake let's control. Girl, I like the way you.
Okay, now for my collard greens, I used my crock pot. It already was preheated. I put it up to the highest. So now what I'm doing is putting in my neck bones, and I'm putting the neck bones in some chicken broth, which is 48 ounces that I used, which is the whole thing, which I would recommend for you not to use the whole thing, probably half of it, because I ended up having to take some out because I don't like my collard greens to be too liquidy. So I'm going to go ahead and put all my neck bones in there. Don't worry, it'll be delicious. Okay, now I'm adding in some vegetables. I cut up one tomato, half of a white onion, and half of a red pepper. I normally add green peppers when I'm doing red peppers, but because we're working with collard greens already, we don't need that much green. So I took that out, and now what I'm doing is stirring it in. Alright, so now I'm adding 1/4 cup of cornstarch in my broth just to thicken it up a little bit. And after an hour, it's time to go ahead and put your collard greens in. As I'm putting them in, I am going to show you one strip to show you exactly how I cut the collard greens, so that you have an idea of how you want to do it. But it is always up to you on how you want to do it, but this is just how I like to do it, okay? And as you're putting the collard greens in, what you're going to do is pat the collard greens down in the crock pot. After it's done cooking, it's obviously going to shrink. So don't worry if if you have thoughts of it overflowing, because that will never happen. This is a crock pot, okay, people? But you're just going to pat it down, and I'm going to cook this for about 4 hours and come back and check on it. Overall, I did leave it in the crock pot for 5 to 6 hours. Alright, and it has been 4 hours to exact, and what I'm doing now is stirring the greens in and the vegetables in, and it looks beautiful. So what you want to do now is taste it and adjust it, which is what I'm doing now. I'm going ahead and putting a little bit of salt and pepper in, and I'm also going to put 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. That's also to add flavor, but it is to add a little bit of a darker color to my broth.
the dance, so you dey sweet like everything. Go, baby, you know. Say you carry no be small. She be told me love, she get this control. Girl, I like the way you, like the way you, I like the way you dance for me.
Yes, yes, yes. After 5.5 hours, the collard greens is done and they are beautiful. As you can see, it does have a lot of broth in it, so I did end up taking it out. Alright, and here's our finishing results. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And also comment and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.
Don't do it then. You make me say, if I hold you so tight, 'cause your type will bring me to ya. Your smile now